too. You see, we got the camera back on. Look, cheap camera. You know what I'm saying? Something for right now, man. But hold on, let me do the intro. Hey, man, what to do, YouTube? It's your boy back again with video. You feel me? So look, man, game come out. It's Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna drop this tomorrow or the day. I'm probably gonna drop it today, and then it's gonna lead into the day tomorrow, and then I'm gonna try to get as much content before 2K. But yeah, man, it's Monday. We got until Wednesday, which is literally 2 days. We got today, tomorrow, 2K. You feel me? But yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying? Joe knows. Get almighty Joe knows. The build guy Joe knows. You know what I'm saying? 10 mistakes to avoid when creating your first build in 2K25. I did a video like this earlier. I want to do it again, see if he hit up on some more points. So let me know how the camera is. I'm definitely gonna see it on my TV. So if it's a little dull, I'll definitely fix that. You know what I'm saying? If it's a little low, I'll definitely fix that too. But let's get straight into it, man. See what my boy Joe knows got to say. Hopefully y'all hear me too. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yo. Okay, let's get to it.
We all know builds are very expensive, and the last thing you want to do is mess your build up on day one. So I got 10 tips to try to help you guys out in making your first build on NBA 2K25. If any of these tips help you out, please drop a like, and let's get straight into it. Number one, understand animation requirements. Now, the beautiful thing about NBA 2K25 is they've added into the builder, it shows you which animations you unlock as you put attributes up. So in the past, it would only show you what badges you unlock, but now they made it a lot more simple, and you can see which animations you unlock. Also added into the test player, the 3v3 and the 5v5 test my player, after you create your build, you can now equip whatever animations you want. So you'll be able to not only see what you unlock, but also test out what you want. So it's really going to give you a much more in-depth look at the player you are creating, which is going to help us ultimately create better builds that fit to what we're trying to make. And we're not going to miss out on, say, a dribble move or a dunk animation by 1 or 2 attributes because we weren't aware of that animation requirement.
Yep.
So 2K made it a lot more simple in the builder, but I just want you to know you got to make sure you're getting the animations you want. This is a yearly thing when it comes to creating your build. Getting the animations.
I feel like, hold on. Let me say something, bro. It should be no reason this year. Oh, hold on. It should be no reason. I'm gonna say this loud and clear. No reason somebody build CB butt cheeks. I'm not gonna lie. It should be no reason. It should be no reason y'all build butt cheeks this year, bro. All the stuff that you can get, all the stuff that you can, you know what I'm saying, spread out to make your build as even as either offensively as possible, offensively a threat, let me say defensively a threat, all around threat, inside threat, outside threat, I already said all around, but you get what I'm saying. No build should be really butt cheeks. No build should be really butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna happen. Somebody build gonna be butt cheeks. But then when we figure out what's good, what's not, it's gonna be Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Then we can make better builds for our second build. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm saying, should be no reason. Like me, I ain't never created no worst build in 2K. You know what I'm saying? My first build always been decent. Always been able to whoop people. I think that's just because I'm good at 2K. You know what I'm saying? I do crazy. Y'all gonna see. I done posted some clips. You know what I'm saying? I got rid of all my clips for 2K and just posted them, so y'all gonna see that, man. But you know, so I was going crazy. That's just some of the clips I had took, man. I don't really be taking clips like that, you know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna see that on the shorts. But yeah, it should be no reason your build CB. But now, and the reason I say that is because cap breakers, you get 15, but mostly y'all gonna have either the 10 or the 5. You know what I'm saying? The people that just hop on here once in a while, they gonna definitely get 5. But the people that play it gonna probably be around the 10 and 15 range, depending on how much you play. And depending on how good this game is, that would definitely enter into a factor of which ones you get. So yeah, there should be no reason y'all build CB back.
Getting a player that you actually like playing on. Next up, understanding the badge +1 system and the new attribute cap system. Okay, so the first thing, badge +1. Each season on NBA 2K25, from the season pass, you're going to unlock 2 badge +1s.
And
synergy. One is for a
synergy.
tier 1 badge and one is for a tier 2 badge. Now with these badge +1s, you can upgrade any badge 1 level in that tier. So any tier 1 badge, let's say you have a gold tier 1 badge, you can upgrade that to Hall of Fame. Now you don't need to have the capability to unlock that badge in the builder, meaning if your build caps out at an 89 3-pointer, which is silver limitless, with the badge +1, you will be able to get gold limitless, even though technically in the builder, you were not able to unlock that. Now, on the flip side, talking about cap breakers, you have to have the capability to unlock that attribute.
What's going on, man? Bro, who parking?
So if you have an 89 3-pointer and that's what your build caps out at in the builder, just because you unlock those cap breakers, you will not be able to put that to a 90, 91, 92 3, because in the builder, your build stopped at an 89. So I see a lot of people talking about, oh, I'm just gonna put this cap breaker on this, but it's like your build doesn't actually have the capability of getting that. So with the cap breaker, you won't be able to apply it. Now, also a thing to consider, when making your day one build, we don't know when we unlock the cap breakers. It could not be until you hit veteran or legend or a very high rep is my point. We have to wait and see. So some people are saying they're going to create their day one build and be like, I'm going to rely on my cap breakers to push my 3-pointer up to a 92, but you might not get those cap breakers until January, February, March. We have no idea how long it's going to take to unlock those cap breakers. So until we know that, I would just create the build that you want and the attributes that you want on day one, because you don't want to have to wait 6 months to be able to play on the build that you're actually excited to play on because you're waiting to unlock cap breakers through the rep system. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe we'll get some early cap breakers, but my guess is the cap breakers are going to be down the line in the higher rep rewards. Next up, information is key when creating builds, and the best place to get all the best information is NBA2KLab.com. This is 100% free. All these badge requirement thresholds, all these takeover requirement thresholds, it's all completely free. Now, they do charge a small fee each month if you want access to the jump shot data. The jump shot data, as you guys know, talks about release speed, green window size, all the data you need to create the best jump shot for your specific build. If you want a discount on that membership, use code Joe, but they have a ton of free information on the site as well. But if you want that jump shot data, as I said, code Joe, it'll definitely help you out early in the NBA 2K25 cycle. Next up is understanding attributes and what they actually affect. Now, this changes every single year. 2K makes tweaks to which attribute actually affects certain movements and playing ability and all that. But for example, this year you might see perimeter defense and automatically assume that's how fast you can slide your feet on the perimeter. But it's already been confirmed that agility is actually your lateral quickness. So you need to actually pay attention to what the attributes truly affect in order to make the most optimized build that fits your playstyle. Somebody looking to change directions quickly with the ball in their hands might think agility affects that, when agility has nothing to do with the ball in your hands. That's strictly speed with ball now. You know, last year we had acceleration and all that stuff. So paying attention to attributes and what they actually affect is going to help you not waste attributes, but also put the attributes where you want to play the way you want to play. Pay attention to what attributes truly affect. You're going to want to find that out before you make your build. Next up is physicals. Pay attention, of course, to height, weight, and wingspan. And what I mean by this is sometimes just increasing your weight by, let's say, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, it unlocks badges at higher levels. For example, you might have the ability to get silver defensive badges, but by putting your weight up, it unlocks the ability to raise your perimeter a little bit higher, and now you can get gold defensive badges. Now, this is going to vary from build to build and from what height you are and, you know, what you're actually looking to unlock, but really play with those physicals and see. You might be able to unlock different capabilities depending on where you put your weight, wingspan, height. That can unlock different badge thresholds, which ultimately is going to make your build that much better. Next one is give your build some time to reach its potential. I've seen so many people put hundreds of dollars into a build, play 3 games on it in the park with bronze badges, get flooded, and then say the build's trash and you just threw away all that money. When you're creating a build, you're creating it to play it at its max potential. So if you're playing as an 85 overall with bronze badges against somebody,
ain't gonna lie, he is right about this, but I realized one time, bro, not even one time, all my builds at max potential when I got the ball in my hands, you know what I'm saying? But nah, all my builds be at max potential at 90. So at 90, that's when I got everything I needed. Like not one in 2K24, not one of my builds was 99. The only closest one is a 97. But my 97 play like my 90 because they got the same type of attributes. They just, one don't got no steal, one they play the site as exactly the same, and I can perform with an 85. I think it's just the player. It's the person. It's the person with the controller in their hand. You know what I'm saying? They suck. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what player they on. You know what I'm saying?
who has Hoff and Legend badges, you're going to be at an extreme disadvantage. It might feel like the build is bad, but for all you know, you created the perfect build for you. You just got to give it some time. Be able to grind that overall up, grind your badges up, and then your build's going to reach the potential. Don't throw away some money because you're jumping the gun and thinking that the build is garbage and you're going to throw it in the dumpster, delete the build, start all over. Give it some time. Let that build reach its potential. You'll probably be going crazy. The next one is high risk versus low risk builds. Now, a lot of people, especially that watch me, you know, I love to make builds. It's one of the funnest things on the game. You guys make multiple builds as well. And there's high risk builds and there's low risk builds. The lower risk builds, I would say, are more like the centers, the lockdowns. It's very difficult to make
the pure sharps. You know what I'm saying?
Lock. Some of you do it, don't get me wrong. But it's much easier to mess up a guard build because there's so many thresholds when it comes to guards, not only for badges, but also dribble animations, jump shot animations. And sometimes we don't know what the best dribble moves and jump shots are on day one of the game. So if you're going to make multiple builds, you might want to start with one of those lower risk builds that are harder to mess up and then make your higher risk build maybe after a couple days or weeks once everybody else has time to lab the game and figure
63 million views on my YouTube video, but how much money did it actually make?
Enough to get off my goddamn screen.
The better dribble animations are that you're going to want and the better jump shot bases, and make sure you meet all those attribute requirements so that you don't have to remake the same build within the first couple weeks. Make those low risk builds first, figure the game out, then start to lab up those higher risk builds. That's going to ultimately save you some money in the long run. So that
I want to tell y'all this too. When the game come out and you make your build, I don't know how many people gonna watch this. I know it's gonna be a little few. When the game come, damn, that shit. God damn, I looked at that shit. That shit say 8,000. That shit say when you. All right, break it on top. When you make your first build, always tinker with the weight, the wingspan. I don't want the height. It depends on you, because every height. I feel like this year every height gonna matter. What you want to do is with the weight and wingspan, always tinker with it. You know what I'm saying? So like me, what I'm gonna do is with my 6'8". I'm gonna see how low I can go to get 86 speed, but then I'm gonna also like tinker with it. So if it go back and forth, I'm probably gonna leave it right there so I can get a little bit more strength or something in that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because I might just go with the 6'11" wingspan because get the 92. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with the weight, I might go a little bit more up than what most people was going, just to see if I can maintain that speed, but also get a little bit more weight. So even if I don't got the strength, just off the, you know what I'm saying, the purity of me having, you know, a weight of 195 is going to be different of the 180, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So always make sure y'all tinker with the weight, you know what I'm saying? Tinker with everything.
And then having to remake it just days or weeks later. When making your build, craft it to not only the game mode you want to play, but also the teammates that you're going to be playing with. Now, if you're playing with randoms, that's going to be difficult, right? You just got to make what you want and hope for the best, because you're just getting dealt cards that you have no control over. But if you have friends that you're playing with, talk to them about what they're making and coordinate it with them. Also, craft your build towards the game modes you prefer to play. For example, if you're a 1v1 player, right? You load up and you just love to play ones. You don't need pass accuracy, so save those attributes and put them elsewhere. But someone like me who loves to play 5v5, I need pass accuracy, so I have to put that onto my build. My point is, whatever game mode you're playing, you can tweak it. If you're a center and you play 5v5, you might want the higher pass accuracy for the better break starter. But if you're a center that prefers to play 3v3, the court isn't as long, so you probably don't need the Hoff or Legend break starter. You could probably get away with gold, silver, maybe even bronze. So tweak the build, not only to your teammates, but to the game modes that you prefer to play. Number 9, take your time when making your build. The amount of times I see people just rush in the builder and then within 10 minutes they're like, wait, oh, I already put VC on it. I meant to do this. Take your time. Make sure you're making the build that you want. Otherwise, you're going to be throwing away money very
I already told y'all what to do. Already, like, how long we've been seeing this builder? We've been seeing this builder since last week. I already told y'all what to do. You know what I'm saying? Do I got to put it out again? You probably ain't going to see it on this camera. Hurry up and speed this video. Do I gotta show y'all again? You know what I'm saying? Do I gotta show y'all again, bro? Just go do this. Yeah, do this. And then tweak it when we get the game. Do this, man. Do it.
Quickly. Like I said, builds are expensive, so take your time like you're investing that much money into this build. Take your time, get the attributes, make sure the badges are good, make sure the physicals are good, the position, everything you need to check, double, triple check, make sure it's good to go. Last but not least, I can't stress this one enough. Make the build that you individually actually want to play on. You can watch videos, you can watch my videos.
Tell these niggas, man, these niggas slow.
To craft the build that you want to play on. Ultimately, if you have a certain thing you prefer to do on the game, let's say you prefer to dunk on people all the time. Why are you going to make a build that's a small guard 3 hunter with no dunk, right? Just because somebody said it's a great build, it might be a great build for them. Craft the build to your liking, because ultimately, even if you're on a great build, but it doesn't fit your playstyle, you're not going to have fun on it.
These niggas
don't play the game. You're going to feel like you wasted money on the build. Make a build that fits you, your playstyle, and you're going to enjoy it that much more just because of that. Now, if you're looking for more info on the builder, that video right there.
Man, Joe, you did your thing, Joe. You did your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe. You know what I'm saying? He just trying to make sure y'all say. Y'all say, cause y'all be saying 2K be scamming y'all. I just be saying y'all don't know how to spend y'all bread, or y'all just don't know what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm up out of here. Let me know how the camera is. Like I said, let me know what y'all think. Any more tips down below? I'm out of here. Peace, man. Yeah.